I know we haven't had a video on the Darts with Jack channel, but we are back. I meant for a while. We are back with a bang today. This is the Shot Darts July launch, and let me tell you, this is one of the most exciting launches we have had in recent months. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have the Shot Darts launch of July 2025. Shot have had an amazing one here. This came out yesterday. I'm recording this the day after. I'm posting it a couple hours after it has been recorded. You know the drill. If I'm looking down, that's because that is where my computer is. Let's start though first with this new shirt that Shot have released. I always do that with my finger. I don't know why. This is the Shot 55 year anniversary dart shirt. I really love the colour scheme. Shot obviously have their classic red. I love the kind of the memento, I keep saying momentum of the 1970 on the shirt as well. And then obviously having the 55 year kind of where the logo would go, or sponsors for a normal player. This actually comes in different sizes, S to 8XL. What I was actually looking at is kind of the specifics, like the slim collar, zip neckline and chest pocket. As it said, it's your classic dart shirt. There's the size chart if anyone is interested. I collect dart shirts like so much. I'm going to do a whole nother video on that, which should be out in a few days, of kind of all the dart shirts that I have in my collection at the moment. This is definitely one I will be trying to add to my collection, because I really love not necessarily only shirts that relate to players or like players or companies, but shirts that actually hold meaning, and this Shot one does that. It's a really lovely looking shirt. I think the back especially, it's plain, it's simple, the design is nice and sleek. This is a great dart shirt. So that is the 55 year anniversary shirt. Then we have some of the most popular darts I've seen for a while, and they are the Charlie Murphy Madhouse Shot collab darts. I can't really say much more about kind of the impact these darts have had. Charlie did an excellent video about kind of the milling process and the kind of the collab process as a whole, including his Zoom calls, and look at how beautiful these darts are, sticking with that kind of red colour. The points as well, even down to the points, they look amazing. You've got the different types of grip. I remember actually Charlie on his video kind of had been given a few prototypes and kind of mixing the grips from them. You've got a front weighted barrel with the classic Madhouse Murphy red and the logo there. These look exceptional. These come in 23 grams, and I know they have sold out in so many online stores. I've got myself some of the flights. I haven't been able to pick up a set of the darts yet, but hopefully I will be able to add them to my collection. These come in 23 grams. They are 46 millimeters in length with a 7.2 millimeter diameter. It's an axial cut nose with a reliable finger reference and smooth taper to reduce deflections, so the darts glide cleanly past. Defined reference point for your fingers, which is going to be really nice for the grip. I think Charlie described it as a 5.5 on the grip. Grip zones, full length of the barrel, logical finger placements. It's exactly what you want in a dart, and I think these look exceptional. These are available all around kind of the darts website. I know a few of Shot's other collabs weren't. They're only available from certain stores. That shows the impact Charlie has had on the darts world, with hundreds of thousands of followers combined. Charlie is a brilliant guy, a really nice guy, giving me loads of advice, and he deserves nothing less than the success that these darts have brought him. And Shot as the company themselves, those are the Madhouse Gen 1s, as I say, ridiculously popular. There are 5 other barrels in this Shot launch, including, my website's being slow here, including a follow-up barrel to some of my favourite darts that Shot have released. We'll get onto those later, but we are going to move on to the Tribal Weapon Toki or Toki. I'm not sure how these are pronounced, but these, I really like the look of these. I'm going to take a look specifically here with kind of the dipped bit in the barrel. Easy place to put your finger. Also, especially on this bit, just where my mouse is here, just being able to kind of ledge your finger in before then. The Tribal Weapon series has been incredibly popular for Shot. you know, high price point, but that's what shot is all about. Its milling is kind of really detailed, and you can tell on these darts, just even these little bits here. These come in 23, 24, 26 and 28, obviously the length varying with the respective weight and diameter being the same. So these are inspired by the ancient arts of Pacific and Asian combat. It's a symbol of strength worn and wielded, strength which is worn and wielded by fearsome warriors. The tribal weapon rear scallop returns, which is what I was talking about there, that dipped point in the barrel, really popular in the series. But this one is larger to suit a wide range of grip styles, and I think that's what Shot does really, really well. It tailors its darts to make them suit the people, their kind of target audience, so they are a brilliant looking set. Then we move on to the next set of darts, and I think I'm now going to talk about the Bradley Brooks Bam Bam Generation 2s with Shot. The Generation 1s, the orange darts, are like my dream darts to buy. I'm going to St. Helens Dart Shop in a few days' time. Who knows? Will I come back with them? Will I come back with the Gen 2s? The Gen 2s are similar. They are slightly simpler, less of a colour as well. They do look great. I personally do prefer the Gen 1s, but that's just because they've been a dart that I've been looking at for so long. So that is just personal preference. And I also have not had much time to look at the Gen 2s. I've just realised my microphones fell out here. If this audio is muffled now, I'm going to be so annoyed. The Gen 2 steel tip darts barrels. These are the Bam Bam, designed in coordination with Bradley. Also surprised that my phone cut out. I'm just going to move my mouse up here just so I can get a reference point so I can edit the video. These are the Bradley Brooks. You've got the two different sets of grip here. One at the front, one at the back, which is going to be really good for the people who kind of have fingers kind of spread across the barrel. These are what the flights look like. Brilliant flight design as well on these. These come in 23, 24 and 26. I throw 26 gram. Is it a match made in heaven? With a 53mm diameter, pretty much identical to the ones to the set of darts that I'm using at the moment. So these could be perfect. These offer a variation on his match darts. So it's a refined evolution for broader appeal and perfectly balanced in the centre. So as I mentioned, it's Shot being able to tailor to their audience. The missile shape works to stabilise the dart in the air. The grippy rings in the rear offer a rock solid push point, which is what I mentioned as well, being able to throw and release well. High 4 out of 5 grip level, exactly what I use. A true player's barrel built for consistency, control, confident throws under pressure. Bradley has obviously just won his first senior PDC event and tied him with a release. I think these are going to be extremely popular. I really do like these. Maybe we'll see a review coming on the Darts with Jack channel. Maybe I'll even compare the Gen 1s to the Gen 2s, as I think that would be a pretty cool comparison point. Those are the Bam Bam Generation 2s. Only a few more sets to go here. 3 more exciting sets of players that we haven't really heard much of in terms of their own releases as well, which is why these are really exciting. I'm going to wait for this to load. While this is loading, I am doing so much content over the next few weeks. I've got loads of free time. I'm pushing out as much as possible, so do stay tuned. Right, it's loaded now. Wi-Fi is awful. The Nicole Renault, I believe that's how you pronounce it. That's what it said on her Twitter, so I'm hoping so. This is her kind of signature darts. New Zealand's #1 female dart player, consistent force in the WF top 10. She wins titles like it's nothing. These only come in 23 gram, which I think is a shame. I think that's the one thing I do look at the launch kind of a bit negatively, the fact that a lot of these darts do only come in one weight. 4 out of 5 grip that hits different. Front balance, push point sitting centre front, tapered nose to reduce deflections. Here we go. This is a look, a blue colour for Nicole. This is what they look like. Tapered nose, as mentioned. You've got this grip section at the back, which I believe is very similar to the ones that Charlie Murphy had on the front of his darts, but please do correct me if I am wrong. The packaging from Shot I always think is simplistic, but is really nice, sleek. You get the full dart on show. Other things to point out about this barrel, I think you do have that obvious reference point to place your fingers and throw. I think a little bit of grip at the front as well, which is going to help for people whose fingers do often slip onto the point. Those are the Nicole Renault darts. Moving on to some more darts. And then I'm actually going to do this shot dart finder thing as well, because I've done it before and I think it's really cool. And who knows, maybe I will get the Bradley Brooks Gem 1s or 2s. We have the, with the final 2 darts, we have the Pro Series, so another one in that set, the Barbara Podolska. I'm really sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And these are her 2.0s. These once again do only come in 23 grams. So it's a slim straight design with a subtle front taper for a smooth streamlined feel, 3 clearly defined grip zones, front, middle and rear, versatility for different throwing styles, appealing to the audience. As I mentioned, I love this design. I really do. Let's take a look at these. What I also love about these is you've got the design, the engravings on these, which I think make the design really unique and really cool. You've got this front section, different grips here, grip here, and grip at the back. It's a really nice dart, especially for people who, as I mentioned, like to have their fingers spread out over the dart. It's going to mean they can grip them in all areas. Barbara's making moves on the darting scene, so to have her 2.0 darts as well, really good to see. Brilliant design. I think also appealed to players who, I think this front section as well, front middles, I think if you hold your dart very much at the front and the middle, I think that's probably where, as I mentioned, it has got the grip all round, but I think the front and the middle sections specifically are going to allow you to release these better. These are the Barbara Podolska. Moving on then to the final dart in Shot's new release, and they are the Jake Wozniaks, another really kind of promising player signed with Shot, and the design on this one is pretty cool. Not Wozniak, Womack, I'm sorry. Not my greatest video, this. I keep messing up, out of practice. The Jake Womacks, and these, I love the colour on this. This is what I think I find nicest about this dart. You've got this lovely grip section at the front. You've got the easy reference point for your finger here, as well as these grip sections, and then the bit at the back as well. Let's look into these darts in more detail. Once again, only coming in 23 grams. This is for the USA talent. The barrel is long and strong, super tight shark rings on the extended nose, which gives the design a distinctive finger feel, while the ring grip with extra bite anchors the centre. The weight sits in the centre back for a smooth, confident release, finished with a bold copper titanium coating that seriously pops. So I really love the extra bite, which goes around the centre as well. I think that's going to make the finger reference point really nice, and being able to release a dart easier from there. The weight sits in the centre back as well, so is that the right way to describe it? I think if you're releasing them from that middle point, throwing them and releasing, I think if you've got quite a smooth flowing action, one that's going to release the darts easier with less pressure, you're not weighing them down almost, that is where the Jake Womacks are going to be perfect. This was Shot's dart release. They've also released some more flight decks and some more points. I don't actually know much about those specifically, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about those, but I will give you a quick look at them on here. Come on, the Wi-Fi, it's been slow. Here we go. The one-piece dart flight, these are the kites. You've got them in clear, white and black, and then these new steel tip dart points. So I'm going to click experience, just because I've played darts for a while. I feel like I know a bit about darts. I play steel tip. I throw medium. I'm definitely in between. I'm definitely in the moderate level. And I've always thrown a straight dart, so I'm going to stick with those. I really do like a long dart. It's the same as the darts that I'm currently using. And I'm going to put my email address in, so I'm going to hide this. Right, I've put my email in, and these is what I've been recommended. The AI Cyberpunk, which I've tried out before, the Warrior Capon, and the Zen Tanto. I myself don't really like much of a scallop, so I think I'm going to take a look at the Zen Tantos when I next go and buy some darts. It's a really good tool, that. But overall, the Shot dart launch from July is awesome. So many darts tailor-made specifically to the player, but also to the target audience. Shot have absolutely smashed it.